she actually discovered she had breast cancer, but it took her a while to find that out because, and I got to give a shout out to First Coast News' Jeannie Blaylock. She's an absolute force. And Buddy Check was her program that she started in Jacksonville, and it went everywhere. And that's because you got to do your self-check. You got to remind your buddy.
Yeah.
Every 12th of the month. Yes.
Okay.
So Breast Cancer Awareness Month, of course, is to do those self-checks. And this mom, Elissa, was numb on the tennis court. She was feeling lots of numbness with her feet. She did lots of blood tests, went to her OB, went to her
primary care
doctor, primary care doctor, but nothing came back until she found that lump. So fast forward, she does have breast cancer and she is getting through it. She's now had 8 rounds of chemo. There's her beautiful family, her sweet little daughter. But you know, you have to do those self-checks because a doctor might not know on the other end of it.
Right. And in that article, she was so persistent about saying something is not right. I don't feel well. And so she kept advocating for herself, and it led to this terrible diagnosis. It was stage 4 when she found it. But just, you know, you have to be your own advocate, which is sometimes hard to do when people who are, you know, very skilled in their professions are telling you otherwise.
For sure, that's so key, Kara. If you feel something, keep going and keep bring it to their attention. But this nonprofit is incredible. What she's taken from her terrible diagnosis, it's called We Got This, and she's doing kind of a marketplace for other cancer patients and a gift registry, because sometimes people don't know what they can get for their friends or family members, and they give this little gift registry.
It's about making people who are going through chemo and cancer procedures more comfortable. I took my phone out because I wanted to read this quote. She said in the article, I thought it was so good. She said, being able to give people the tools and the information for what they might need and what they might want adds a whole positive element to this experience. I love this part. I don't necessarily believe everything happens for a reason, because this is tough and I wish I didn't have cancer. But if I'm going to have it, what's come out of it is the most special thing I've ever done. It's given me purpose.
That is so powerful.
I know. I mean, just like she's been dealt a hand. She doesn't want to play, but she's going to make the best of it. And I think, you know, it's so hard to do this, but she just, and another thing in that article too, it struck me because she noticed all these symptoms when she was pregnant and had her child. And I think that, you know, that's another thing is when you are pregnant or you're going through all of that, oftentimes those symptoms are dismissed as it's hormones, it's this, it's that. But sometimes, you know, she kept listening to herself. So yeah, I think you really have to, you know, have to be your own advocate.
There we go, Kara.
Yeah.